It's nice to have you back here in this new video. This is the Insta360 X3 in my hand. I've just received a huge firmware upgrade about this camera. With this firmware upgrade, the Insta360 X3 has never been so powerful. So coming next, I will share with you this firmware upgrade information in great detail. And I'll also demonstrate how to enjoy all of these great new features that further improve the content creation with the Insta360 X3. Let's try to be simple. New feature number 1. Now you can generate 72 megapixel PureShot within your Insta360 app. And with that has been said, the PureShot image quality has been further improved in dynamic range, in color size, and a lot great more detail and less noise. The great feature number 2 that you can now use your Insta360 X3 as a very powerful webcam. And great feature number 3 that the workflow has now been even more user-friendly, that every edit you've been performed with your app can now be recognized by your Insta360 Studio software as well. And number 4, some great new feature has been added to the latest Insta360 Studio. And number 5, we're gonna cover later in this video. Now let's get started and quickly jump to this firmware upgrade and start with PureShot, my favorite feature that's ever happened on this camera. Let me give you a quick walkthrough on this latest sessions on this camera. Okay, now we quickly open this camera. Now we have a brand new webcam. If you tap on the webcam and connect with the C2C cable to a computer, you are able to enter this camera as a webcam. When you select the 72 megapixel in PureShot, well, you can now generate a 12K high quality PureShot image just within your app. So the PureShot works as a standalone option in your photos mode. You can shot in this ISP file, the JPEG mode, and RAW plus ISP and PureShot. I always turn it on. But when you turn it on, you can see that with my 64 gigabyte memory card, can capture up to 363 shots in PureShot. Well, to actually enjoy this great new feature from this firmware upgrade, you have to upgrade this firmware with your microSD card and also download the latest app on your iOS or Android devices. At the same time, download the latest Insta360 Studio software from website. I mean, this is a release note on my Android phones. For those of you guys who have been complaining about the iOS version that has more advanced feature than Android, this time both iOS and Android have exactly the same update at exactly the same time. Okay, now we'd like to share with you my screen capture on my Android phone, not iOS. And let's take a look at the brand new PureShot effects that we can literally create better image quality with the X3. Here, tap on the X3. This is a new app with a new opening picture. Just open this one. I've already upgraded the app and the firmware to the latest edition. Take a look. I already have several photos in my gallery, but I still want to capture more amazing shots because, you know, outside my windows I have a lovely night shot. I mean, a great scenery in low light. I'm actually recording this video. Take a look. This is my hand. I'm actually recording this video behind this curtain. Well, take your photos, capture photo, 72 megapixel. Always choose the best resolution because I'm now shooting with my invisible selfie stick, so I don't have to use step timer countdown. And I use full auto mode. It's quite dark because it's around 10 o'clock p.m. And here you can see you also set the timer and you also have different work. And yes, remember to tap the PureShot. Tap. Now the camera, and you also see the histograms on the top of this live preview. And you know, for Insta360 camera, you still have the live preview while recording, while capturing this content. So this is something that differentiates X3 with any other competitors on the market. If you ever want to get the most exciting imaging quality, you can further try the full manual export control. Capture a photo once again with 1.3 second. I mean with maybe we can shot with 3 seconds. ISO 100 with 3 seconds. It's overexposed. Let's try the 2 seconds. I mean 2 seconds may be correct. Take the shot. I don't know what Insta360 has been done on its firmware, but I think that for my personal experience, the auto export criteria for the PureShot, I think it's a little bit different from what we have with the previous firmware. So I'm gonna test it out with my trials and errors. Hopefully I can find this difference in the detail. If you tap to auto, as you can see, if you tap in auto, there's a bus out there. It's auto mode. Well, let's take a look at the result. I mean, in the gallery menus, if this image has not been post-processed with PureShot, it will be displayed in black and white. Take a look, it's also be black and white. But after regenerating with PureShot image, it will turn to the colorful image, just like this. So this is a marker. This is 12K photographs I've captured without PureShot. It's displayed as black and white. And you can also test out. This is, you can see this is a 12K resolution raw DNG file. The raw DNG file. Take a look. It's f1.9, 1/3 second at ISO 577. This is relatively high ISO for this shot image sensor. But as you can see, the app is now calculating the PureShot image for us. The result looks pretty damn awesome. This is shot with auto exposure. And next one, this one shot with full manual exposure at ISO 100. So I believe this one might have an even better imaging quality compared with my previous shot. Update, and this is the feature that I've been dreaming about for quite a long time. But you should notice that trying to calculate the PureShot image within the app does take a little bit more time. But the result, it's definitely worth the waiting time. The dynamic range, the detail, looks pretty awesome. And you also see this one, 11K. And you can export as a 360 photo. But when you export within the app, the export resolution is limited by performance of this device. On my Xiaomi 12 Pro, the maximum resolution is 8K when you export a PureShot from the 12K. And when you regenerate the shot from the 12K resolution, the snapshot looks like the snapshot with snapshot, you can generate a better quality as well. This is my selfie shot from this 12K photo, and this is lovely digits on the desktop. Pretty awesome. 12K, low light, raw, everything works just within the app. Boom, this is how the PureShot works. Okay, now I'm running this latest studio software on my desktop. As you can see, the PureShot generation on the studio software has been improved. It's really fast. It's really fast to generate a PureShot 12K on my Mac. Here is this one. It's a full manual exposure. By the way, this is a series underexposed. So the PureShot looks pretty awesome, but it's a little bit noisy. But this one with full manual exposure, with ISO 100, regenerate PureShot. This gonna tell you the best possible quality that you can get with this firmware. Okay, and this is the photo, the black and white photo. The black and white we capture with the latest PureShot. This one, the ISP file will be captured in the black and white. and only you export in the JPEG, and you export and only we export with raw file, you get this colorful image. Let's take a look at the detail. It's almost noise-free. I mean, it's almost noise-free. If I take a look at the interior shot, and take a look at the grid, and we can turn this is without PureShot, with PureShot. They take a look at the low light scenarios. Without PureShot, it's noisy and there's less detail and a lot of color noise. It's not that sharp, but we turn on PureShot, everything seems to be more vivid, more dynamic, more appealing as well. Okay, I'm definitely impressed with the result. And take a look at this one, it's full manual exposure. This one is a full auto exposure. Auto exposure, this one, we captured with a higher ISO. So you can see it's a little bit over the noise compared with the ISO 100, because with ISO 577 you have a higher noise level compared with that one, but after PureShot it also looks pretty awesome. Without, take a look at the sky. Without PureShot, looks just like this. With PureShot, before and after. Before and after. It's before and after. Before and after. Works pretty awesome. I'm super impressed with the result by this firmware upgrade, and I just can't wait to share with you this exciting news. You can export these images into your desktop. Just export, and export 360 photos, automatic horizon leveling, start export. And using with my secret ingredients with the Topaz Photo AI, you can even further improve the quality. Regenerate with this Topaz software, things will get even better. With autopilot function of the software, you can further improve the overall quality. But this is a paid software, and after the online calculation with condensed AI computation, you get even better result. Take a look at all these details. This is before and after. And turn off the remove noise. Take a look at before and after, and you get to see even more detail from this shot. Take a look before and after. It's even sharper and it contains more detail. If you want to know more about this, the Topaz Photo AI, you can refer to my previous section. This is pretty impressed. So with the latest PureShot algorithm and the best possible AI function, you get most exciting imaging quality ever happen on the PureShot in 12K resolution. You can now use this Insta360 X3 as online meeting webcam. You use the both front lens, the rear lens, or both. Now let's take a look how you get our hands on the webcam. You disc mode by default, but you can turn to the webcam. The camera will automatically restart when you plug a USB-C port on the side of this camera. And you can also turn on webcam zoom. The camera gonna automatically follow your face and zoom in a single lens mode. So there's actually two new functions on the basis of webcam. You can see that from the camera, now you have a brand new camera source. This X3. This is a camera source for my X3. And also set this audio microphone source as X3 as well. So now your camera could transfer the video and audio at the same time to your computer. This is a split screen. It's pretty dark in this bedroom but never mind. When you tap this button, type other one of this button, tap this one. Now we are capture with this one with the rear lens. This one capture with the rear lens, and tap either one of these buttons once again. Now switch back to the front lens. This is the front lens, and I have already turned on the webcam zoom, so the camera can automatically zoom to fit my portrait right in the middle of the frame. Take a look. It's automatic webcam zoom. This is a pretty unique feature. I put on this one. It will automatically detect my face and put my face in right in the middle. Tap again. You can change into the split view as well. But this one, the X3 has amazing audio quality, so you can literally generate a great audio performance. This is how it works. There's no image stabilization, so better place your X3 on a stable mini tripod on desktop. And if you want to figure out the best mini tripod, you can figure out my recommendation item list down in this video description. And you just cannot turn it off, but just unplug this icon. Now you exit this webcam, and it's just so easy and simple. But one thing you have to know is that this just cannot change the field of view at this moment. So I do hope that in the future you can add more options to change the perspective. Especially I need a rectilinear wide-angle lens that's warped from this fisheye looking effect. But anyway, with a webcam, this camera can now be more functional, and with a webcam zoom. Next exciting new feature is actually from the Insta360 Studio software. Now we have several new templates for the GPS information, the GPS layout. Take a look at this one. I have several new layout in this 4.7.1. This is a template by default, and this one, turn on speed, elevation, total distance, slope, route, and this is some layout. Take this for example, and this is a brand new. It is a brand new layout. Pretty cool. And this is another stats. And on the studio software, you can even drag and drop to customize, zoom in, zoom out, and rotate whatever you want. So you can further customize. You can further customize this result, whatever you want. So, with this function, this is the only feature you can experience on desktop. And this is now a 3 individual template, and among each one of them, you can also customize with advanced sections and add some preset. For example, this one is red, yellow. This is different customization. Definitely makes it more appealing. And you can also customize this one, and you also add some vignetting. This is a new function, the vignetting. And you rotate. Take a look, you can rotate all of them at the same time. Change opacity, change the size, change the colors. Next, I will show you a brand new feature with a firmware upgrade on X3 that you can synchronize the post-process edit from your app to your studio software. So you can create a good quality video for a social platform, as well as exporting a premium high quality video footage with the desktop studio. Let's try to capture a sample footage capture video file with the new firmware on X3. I'm recording the video in my studio. In low light scenarios, this is my ambient light, and then we're gonna capture a video in 5.7K 25 FPS with a standard color mode. Tap. I'm now recording. I'm now recording with X3, and one of the features that differentiates for X3 from any other competitors that is you still have a live preview while recording with this camera. So this is something that is very unique. It's very unique from other competitors. So you can still live preview your footage while recording. This is the 30 seconds footage, click on stop, and then I will add a rough edit on the basis of this footage. But before we apply some keyframes, here are some new features. Number one, now you have a high definition playback or the quick playback. As you have noticed, when you capture video with accessory, both save LRV file as well as ISV file. LRV file stands for low resolution video, that was used for the quick live preview. And also save your time and efforts, works like a proxy file. And ISV file stands for Insta360 video, that contains the best possible quality. So when you switch back to the HD file, it depends on your phone. But on my iPhone, I think the playback is very smooth, at the same time high quality. But for some of you who want to enjoy the fluent experience, just tap on quick. This is a 9x16, a vertical video, and add a FOV or viewfinder, a deep track, whatever you want. You can synchronize all the settings with the studio. To show you all about that, I will add this viewfinder, because the viewfinder changes the settings in real time. Tap. Now you can see I'm now live preview the settings while I'm moving around with my phone. Do you see that? Okay, this is 16 seconds footage, and then I can add a tiny little planet keyframe. Yes, and I will also add some, for example, let's say a deep track. The deep track my face, maybe start tracking. Yes, and in this short footage, I'll show you this one. This is a live review, a keyframe, a deep track, 3 different additions that have been applied on this footage. And hit on 3 buttons, and you have a new option called Edit Data. With Edit Data, you can export the edit data saved directly to your SD card. Hit on Export. It's really fast. It works pretty identical with an XML file, but it is far more better. Okay, this is how it works. And now I will exit this file and insert a micro SD card to my studio and show you what is edit file and how to synchronize. There's a new file called the instaData. The instaData file has been created with my app. So when you insert the LRV file, it will automatically live the viewfinder, the keyframe, and the deep track. All the settings being synchronized as a standalone project file. So this is how it works. It's how simple it is to synchronize the edit from the app to the studio. And everything happens flawlessly, fluently. When you can synchronize all the settings, you can export at the maximum quality. And for example, in this file, you can export in ProRes 422, and you can even change the ratio to a 4K resolution. The tutorials. How to enter tutorial? It is located in the top left of this app. Tutorial Access 3. Here is a sky swap. For the sky swap, you can either download this tutorial within your app and also set the chapters. The chapter is carefully arranged with timestamp. You can jump to a specific section to accelerate your workflow. Insta360 engineer from this team just worked incredibly with incredibly detail in their mind to serve the customers with unprecedentedly great in detail. This is a brief recap on the great new firmware upgrade, app upgrade, and the studio upgrade as well. I do hope you can better master Insta360 X3 and create better content with easier, smoother, and cleaner workflow, no matter with your iOS, Android, or your PC or Mac. And these are the software update for this product. And in our coming next video, I will actually share with you some exciting new accessory design for the X3 as well. So stay tuned for my next video and talk to you soon. Bye.